We begin the broadcast with an India Today exclusive. We've accessed the internal report of the Delhi government on funds released to the MCD. The report, we must mention in the very beginning, are the Delhi government's views on the fund crisis. The report now levels a fund diversion charge against the municipal corporation. Now, according to these documents, the Aam Aadmi Party government has now claimed it is releasing funds for the salary of MCD workers, and that too according to the third Finance Commission report. That is 5.5% of the tax revenue. The BJP-led MCD is diverting funds that are meant for salaries to other aspects of MCD's functioning. The Aam Aadmi Party also feels that this is being done to allegedly shift focus from the financial mess of the MCD. We are trying to get you more from the municipal corporation for their side of the story. Ankit Tyagi gets me more on this story. Ankit, tell us more about these documents that you've accessed, especially with the Aam Aadmi Party levelling serious charges of funds diversion at the MCD.
Gaurav, there are two things. Let me just first clarify. There are two things that we are talking about here. One is the political aspect, and other is this report that we have accessed. The report, internal report of Delhi government, clearly mentions of the funds that have been released to the MCD. It says that for the year 2015-2016, the 892.92 crore rupees for the North MCD has been released. The East MCD has also got 100% of its funds, that is 463.53 crores. Also, the South Delhi has got 80% of the total funds, that is 668 crores. Now, the government is saying that apart from this, all the other funds that are released to the MCD in accordance to the going structure that also pertains to the taxes that have been levied till November 15, they have been released to the MCD. They also claim that other funds that are to be released are only to be released based on the financial performance of this report. In fact, I can also, Gaurav, tell you that this has also been submitted in the Delhi High Court, this report that we have accessed. The second aspect, as you were telling about the allegations that have been leveled. See, the politics is very clear in this entire matter. The Delhi government, the BJP-led MCD is saying...
Okay.
The BJP-led government is saying that MCD is saying that the Aam Aadmi Party is fudging all these numbers. They are saying that the funds have not been released according to what was planned,
okay.
And they also demand the funds to be released according to the fourth Financial Commission report. That is 12.5% of the entire tax collected.
Yes.
The government, on the other hand, is saying that for that to be implemented, the DDA and the MCD should be brought under the control of the Delhi government. So
stay with me for a moment, Ankit. I want to quickly bring in BJP's Aarti Mehra for more on this. And Ankit, feel free to join in this conversation. Aarti Mehra, the Aam Aadmi Party government and India Today has accessed certain documents that seem to say that the Aam Aadmi Party government has already paid the dues. It's the MCD that has diverted their money without paying salaries. Respond to that, ma'am.
I think it's a blatant lie. They are trying to, the people of Delhi, they are suffering and they are giving false stories. And let me tell you, it's 1100 crores only of the North Delhi Corporation, which they are supposed to pay. 6,000 crores in total of the fourth pay commission, which they haven't even tabled so far.
Okay.
And the third pay commission also, there is, for the East Delhi Corporation, they are supposed to pay around 450 crores. They have made all those reforms which were supposed to be by the Municipal Corporation of Delhi. But it's such a great matter of concern. They want to sensationalize all the issues, and these kind of problems which the people of Delhi are facing today, it's only and only because of their lack of wisdom. They are not being experienced at all. and they're being, very rude and very arrogant.
No, but fourth pay commission, the fourth, commission money
Yes.
still not released. And Ankit, the Aam Aadmi Party government says that unless MCD is brought under them, they will not release that money. Is that what the ground reality is?
Gaurav, okay, let me, if I can ask this to Aarti Mehra. She, of course, has been a mayor. She understands this better. The fourth Financial Commission report, Ms. Mehra, also states, page number 236, also states that the DDA, and also the MCD, should be brought under the control of the government as far as jurisdiction over land is concerned, because the DDA also is a defaulter as far as MCD is concerned. Are you ready? The government is saying that the central government should first ratify the fourth Financial Commission report, then they are going to implement it as far as the requirement by the High Court is concerned. Is the centre ready to give up its control over the MCD and the DDA so that the government can come up with this 12.5% money that it has to increase under the fourth Financial Commission?
My dear friend, today the weather is very clear. The sanitation and sanitation work is military function of municipal function of Delhi. The subject is this. Sir, we can have one debate of the issue which you are about enforcement, bringing DA and BJP under the fold. But today the matter, the grave concern is, how can you stop? There been a different government. I've been working with Sheila Dikshit ji. I was the mayor too, and the United Delhi and 3 from then. And we have many tasks among the businesses, but at the same time, problems over these issues were not settled politically. The way they are trying to do this, the way they are trying to put pressure and trying to pressurize Home Ministry, and every time he, moves to the Prime Minister, you see...
Ma'am, stay with me for a moment. I have Sanket Upadhyay now joining me with more. Sanket, you've accessed these documents. Take us through details, because as the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP slug it out, Delhi is turning into a mountain of garbage, Sanket.
Absolutely, Gaurav. To be fair, these are documents that we have accessed from India Today's Ankit Tyagi. And also, these documents, in all fairness, we want to point this out to our viewers to make an informed judgment. These are documents which are part of a Delhi government report. So, they quite likely are to give the Aam Aadmi Party side of the story. We did get Aarti Mehra to speak at this moment, but we are also in touch with the various municipal corporations in Delhi to get their side of the story. Now, this is the document, Gaurav. If you take a look at this document, the liabilities of the corporation in terms of outstanding loan released by the government of NCT of Delhi as under, and the entire details has been mentioned. It has very categorically been mentioned which zone got how much money in the year 2014-2015. The total expenditure, the internal revenue of North Delhi Municipal Corporation, South and East, where the biggest amount of mess can in fact be seen. Now, the allegation as far as this report of the Aam Aadmi Party government is concerned is this. Considering the fact that the corporation have received all the dues from the Delhi government, and the claim of the municipal corporations, especially of North and East corporations, that have no money to pay the salaries of their staff from December 2015 onwards, these two corporations will need at least 1,400 crore rupees during the first quarter of 2016. So, Gaurav, this report talks again and again about the fact that funds have been released and additional funds will be released in the next 3 months for the next lot. So, where exactly is this money going? This report ascertains or concludes by saying that perhaps these funds are being diversified into other schemes of
and
the Municipal
clearly now,
Corporation of
Sanket,
Delhi,
solutions
and not particularly being used under the categorization of paying salaries. That's the allegation. It's a fund diversion charge that the Aam Aadmi Party report has in fact leveled. It'll be interesting to see what the BJP, also known as the municipal corporations, will have to say.
And clearly solutions will only come perhaps from when there is a High Court directive, since the matter is now pending in court and grave charges being levelled both by the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP. Aarti Mehra, Sanket Upadhyay and Ankit Tyagi. For the moment, many thanks. Let's also...
Our policemen are not even being provided with basic mine-proof vehicles.
That's right, Radeep. And if we are to just put things into perspective, improvised explosive devices of the type that we saw
About the show, it's pollution-free, it's noise-free, and it's opinion-free. Well, actually, it's not, because all we have is our opinion. On the show, this